What up guys, it's Mitsuownes from Germany. In today's video I want to talk about the differences between this $400 virtual reality headset and this $4 virtual reality headset. So I think last year I bought this one off the internet for roughly $4 and you put your smartphone in it and enjoy different content. So let's start with this $400 device. PSVR headset should be no stranger to you by now, but which device is superior? This or this? You might think that this is a troll, but I'll get to my points in a moment. So the PlayStation VR headset comes with a 5.7-inch screen at 1080p. It has 9 different LEDs for optimal tracking, and it's designed for good comfort. 3D audio, 3D graphics obviously work in favor for a good immersion, and so far so good, right? Sounds good to me. I don't know about you. So let's go back to my $4 device. You put it in there, like I said, your smartphone, you have like those little suckers for good positioning of your smartphone. And another thing which is not possible really with the PSVR headset is that you can adjust the lenses depending on your head and on your eye, and the straps can be adjusted as well, so it fits nicely on your head, once again depending on your head. So who wins this battle by default realistically, this one or this one? I don't think that this is a close call, but at the end of the day it comes down to the content, doesn't it? I mean, what about the content? So let's talk about it for a second. For this one I can easily download thousands of games, demos, apps, videos, ebooks, whatever, and just enjoy them in VR through my phone and via the headset. So what about you now thinking that's probably garbage, that's not really VR? Let's take a current example. A few weeks ago a game called Sneaky Bears released, and I showcased that game on my channel as well. And here's the thing, I was already able to download that about a year ago on my phone and play that on this headset, for example. How much did that cost me? $2. Keep that in mind, $2. So it released on the PlayStation Store. How much did I have to spend to play on this? $20. $2, $20. Now let's talk about that for a second, because I know that it's a different thing putting something and offering a game in the PlayStation Store. I mean, more taxes, more fees, whatever. I get that and I know that. But why am I paying $18 more on this headset if I had to pay $2 on this headset? Really think about that for a second, because it's basically the exact same game. And this isn't just a matter of this specific headset. You were able to play that on the Gear, for example, and even with the motion controller, still pay $2 for it. Really think about that for a second. Really think about that for a second. I told you guys that this would happen. Companies would just take this as an opportunity to give us garbage to pay for it. It's that simple. It's that simple. I mean, look at Tekken. Don't just look at those small games. Look at Tekken 7. The VR content is complete garbage. From start to finish, complete garbage. There's no arguing there. I mean, how long was that game on the top in the PlayStation Store when it came to like pre-ordering VR games? It was at the end on the top for a long time as well, and it was absolute garbage, and people fell for that. They fell for that. They bought that and realized, hey, this isn't really a VR game. The content is bad, and they got upset, and rightfully so. I mean, with that being said, I'm completely sick of this. This has to stop. This is getting out of hand. Absolutely, there's no arguing. I mean, because really think about that once again. If you had this headset, right? You had this headset, like played with a few games, thought this was maybe a gimmick, and went out there and said, hey, let's upgrade and let me buy a new headset, a better one, right? A better version of this. And you went out there and got this for $400. And then what happened? You think that this is all of a sudden superior to all of them, to this, to the Gear, to the cardboard, whatever you had back in the day. And then you realize, hey, I got this for $400 and I get games that I was able to play with this one way cheaper as well. I mean, really think about that for a second. How would you feel if you were like in that position? How would you possibly feel? Was that really an upgrade? Because at the end of the day, it's about the content, really. It's not just about the headset. I mean, this could have two 4K screens for all I care. This could be the best headset in the world. But what about the content? What if there's only garbage to be played on with this headset specifically? I mean, my point is, once again, this has to stop. This has to stop. I mean, I personally, I don't know about you, but I personally don't need a 4-year-old game just with a few new rendered levels or with a new layout, a character, I don't know. But these developers need to know that we, as the customer, once again, we as the customers have all the power. We have all the power. They need to know that we don't need that. We don't need that because that's an easy bug for them. Like I said, they ought to do that, those nonsense ports, because it's an easy bug. The game is already finished. They just have to tweak it and put a new price tag on it. Like I said, Sneaky Bears, $2, $20. Look at that. What is that? How are you justifying that price? You can't. You just can't. I mean, they are literally fooling us. With that being said, don't buy everything you see. Do your research. Question the price tag. Is this really worth it at the end of the day? Because if we continue to pay for simple ports and bad ones on top of that, bad ones, poor ones, I mean, this issue just won't stop. It will continue to grow. And I mean, from that point on, things will just go downhill. That's why I want to tell you, support the devs. And there are a lot of them. Trust me, there are a lot of them. Trust those who are actually trying to push us, like to push the VR scene, like to get us out there. Not the ones that give us 20 minutes of gameplay and charge us 15, 20 bucks for it. I mean, that's just, I don't feel that's right. I don't know about you, but I don't feel that's right. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have great games. Absolutely not. I mean, especially this summer was awesome. I mean, we got Super Hot, which was a great port, by the way. We got Arizona Sunshine, which was a great port. We got Spark, we got Soul Dimension, Smashbox Arena, we got Ancient Emulator. We got good games. It's not a matter of fact that we don't have great games. We don't lack games at the moment. But again, I said this before and I'll say it again. If we keep to continue buying garbage, they will continue to sell us garbage. It's that simple. I mean, it's that simple. It's an easy buck once again. And I know this might seem like a rant to some of you guys, but I actually care about this. I care about the PSVR scene and the VR scene in general, because I see that this is going towards the wrong direction, and that's why I want to remind you guys that this is still a very much existing problem for all of us. Like I said, don't get yourself fooled. You as the customer have all the power. So be wise and be wary what you buy and who you actually support, because we have to grow. If we were here a few years ago and now all of a sudden we have this beast, all we need now is better content. So I want the upgrade to happen now. Not tomorrow, I want it now. So stop paying for bad ports that you were able to enjoy here or on the Gear or whatever, like I said, all those different headsets, and finally give us the upgrade to justify this $400 price tag that we all had to pay for. With that being said, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Mitsuownes signing out. Peace.